It's Saturday, December 10th. Welcome to Pastor Bob Daly. I was just about to walk out the door and I thought, oh yeah, I need to do my podcast. I'm still getting used to this. Tomorrow it'll be 1 month that we've been doing this podcast. I guess it needs to just become a little more of a habit for me. We're doing a homeless memorial service today in Nashville for all the homeless people that have died during the year. Really looking forward to it. It's a little chilly today here in Nashville, 28 degrees, minus 2 degrees Celsius. So it's a little chilly out there. We're having it outside, but hopefully with our music and with some soul-stirring talking, maybe we'll keep everybody warm today. Jay on my Facebook asked a great question, and Jay, you're about to open up a big can of worms here. Well, at least I'm about to open it up because, you know, this is a subject that is so much misunderstood. And I'm sure that I'm going to get a lot of mail from you saying, Pastor Bob, I absolutely don't agree with what you're saying. And you can absolutely agree with me or disagree with me, whichever you'd like, you know. But I want you to just to kind of think about a few things for today. Jay from Facebook says, hi, Pastor Bob. Hi, Jay. I love your Pastor Bob Daily. I didn't miss any. Well, that's great. Thank you. I think another topic is when people pray and accept things from God quick, but others have to know that God works on His time and His schedule, not on ours. You know, I think honestly, Jay, there are a lot of buzzwords that we use as Christians. One of those, when God doesn't answer prayer, is that, well, you know, God is on His own timetable. It may take a little longer. Or, you know, we just need to persevere. We just need to really pray hard for this. We just need to gather a lot of people to pray to make it happen. Interesting comments, but you hear them all the time just like I do. You know, I had something that happened to me a few years ago that really made me think a little bit. In the late 90s, I was very ill and really almost died. And you may have been one of those people that were mobilized to pray for me, and I appreciate that. I had people all over the world praying for me, and by the grace of God, I came through it, and it was great. But when I was in the hospital one day, I met a guy that had a very similar problem. Very much alone, no friends, and no one praying for him. And the thought occurred to me as I was sitting there, will I get well because I have a lot of people praying for me? And will he die because he doesn't? Good question, isn't it? And say we're both Christians. It's just that I'm a little more in the spotlight, and I know more people, and he doesn't. And so is he penalized because he doesn't have the same resources for prayer that I do? Good question, isn't it? What is prayer really all about? Is it ganging up on God to get Him to answer our prayers the way we think they ought to be answered? Or is prayer really mostly listening to God and capturing His heart? See, that's what I believe it is. You know, the older I get, the more I realize that my prayer times have been shut up and listen. Because I have a lot to learn, and I just need to calm my heart and learn from God. The Bible says to bring all of my requests before Him, pour out my heart before Him, but I find myself not demanding anything anymore, and really asking for very little other than spiritual things, and other than for God to fill my heart and to teach me. And then when there are people around me who are suffering and I care much about them, I find myself asking God to give me the grace to help and ideas in what to do and wisdom. And so I'm not going to answer this for you today. I'd like you to talk about it. And, you know, if you would you comment right below here? And would you talk a little bit about what you think prayer is about? And let's explore some of these questions because they're good ones. What is prayer all about to you? God bless you. Have a great day.